Mission details confirmed. Squad deployment is about to begin. Select the suit you wish to pilot. Preparations complete. Pilots, begin your assault.
Very well. Commence the operation.
Here we go!
Fight well, pilot. Capturing the area. Area captured. Area
Thanks for that.
Area protected. Select the suit you wish to pilot. Fight for control of the target area.
My apologies.
Capture progress nearly complete.
Take this! That was nothing.
Minutes remaining.
Hostile units confirmed.
Take this!
Core is taking damage. Good work.
Defensive positions!
5 minutes back to back. Nice.
Now we can take this! Now for my master stroke.
6 in a row. Fantastic.
I won't last much longer. Take this!
Activating T maneuver.
Enemy brawler defeated.
The enemy core is taking damage. Good work.
Defensive positions!
Hold tight, pilot.
Sighted an enemy unit.
I have returned.
I've spotted an enemy crawler. Enemy unit spotted.
1 minute remaining. The enemy core is taking damage. Report.
There's no turning back now. I thought you were
This is as far as I go.
Select the suit you wish to pilot. We're in danger of failing this mission. Push hard!
Hostile crawler unit sighted.
hostile team member detected.
This. Try this on for size.
Allied unit
Give
down.
this a try.
Now entering open.
I leave the rest to you.
Round complete. Select the suit you wish to pilot.
Confirmed. First launch is green.
Are you ready? We're dropping you back in now.
I'm mission ready. Awaiting orders.
We're ready here too.
The enemy has begun their assault.
Starting intercept mission.
Let's do this, everyone.
Combat in progress. Deploy at once.
Sighted an enemy unit.
Try this on for size. Try this on for size.
Capturing the area.
The enemy is hit.
Area captured. Area contested. Area control. All areas are under our control. Objective contested. Fight for control of the target area.
Melee unit on scope.
Helps.
Area captured. Maintain control of this location. All areas are under our control. Area contested.
Discover my position.
Enemy capture progress at 60%.
Try this on for size. Then discover my position. Leave the rest to you.
The enemy has almost completed their capture.
The enemy is hit. Heavy melee unit on scope.
Now entering overtime.
Extension acknowledged. We'll get the job done.
Area captured. Maintain control of this location until all areas are under our control.
Enemies using their team maneuver.
Allied unit down. Fight for control of the target area.
Let's get this dry. There, scratch.
Capture progress at 50%. have been activated. Our 3 minutes remaining.
Enemy unit spotted.
Hit the stubborn knife. Thank you. Try this on for size. Try this on for size.
Hostile shield type spot.
Try this on for size.
I'm showing an enemy G maneuver.
Here it comes.
Now's our chance. Let's go. Good team. Activating G maneuver.
Our core is under attack.
They won't get me this time.
Select the suit you wish to pilot.
Launching.
Area attack. Enemy unit spotted.
Take this. Brace yourself.
Allied unit down. An ally's mobile suit has been destroyed.
I'm online. Requesting emergency repairs.
I got you back. Enemy G maneuver.
Thanks for that.
Our core is under attack.
Take this.
Unit down. Not bad.
Back on your feet, soldier. That should do it. You move.
1 minute remaining. Allied unit down.
Here.
Back on your feet, soldier.
Enemy unit sighted. I got
We've almost completed the mission. Our core is under attack.
Going all out.
Been activated.
Act quickly.
Our core's defenses are down.
I'm showing an enemy G maneuver.
Time to put things right.
Now entering overtime.
A surprise engagement. Let's use one. Now is the time.
Round complete. Select the suit you wish to pilot.
Right behind you.
Are you ready? We're dropping you back in now.
Roger. I'm ready to go at any time.
The battlefield awaits. Best of luck.
Preparations complete. Pilots, begin your assault.
Launching.
Understood. Launching now.
Good luck out there.
The enemy is hit.
Take this!
Area control.
Enemy unit has received.
Fight for control of the target area. Area captured. Area contested. Objective contested.
Here.
Take this!
Select the suit you wish to pilot. Fight for control of the target area.
Here.
Enemy capture progress at 50%.
Here.
Area contested. An allied mobile suit has been destroyed.
Can't take much more. Hit the line.
The enemy has almost completed their capture.
Copy that. I'll help if I can.
Now entering overtime.
We've got to focus. It all comes down to this.
Hostiles have captured the area. 3 minutes remaining.
Hostile G maneuver detected. An enemy has used their G maneuver.
We'll rattle you.
Of course, defensive. Down.
Let's see how they like this.
Bomber sighted.
Have a look. Look, he's ahead.
This is the spot.
Take it.
Our core is under attack.
I thought you were back.
Apologies.
The way it is. Take evasive action.
Our core is under attack.
Hot tail shield type spot.
Got a disabled suit over here. Can I get a revive?
Repair request acknowledged.
Hostile.
Take this.
One minute remaining.
Enemies activated their two.
Bring it home. Core is weakened. Defend.
Really taking a beating.
Mission complete. We've been defeated.
Damn it. We lost?
We'll get them next time.
Mission details confirmed. Squad deployment is about to begin. Select the suit you wish to pilot. Capture the target area to expose the enemy's core, then attack and destroy the core. Warning, enemy attack imminent. All hands to battle station. Hostiles. Incoming.
Group up here.
Enemy capture progress at 50%.
Let's go.
Almost completed their capture. Now entering overtime.
They won't get me this time.
Hostiles have captured the area. Our core's defenses are down.
This on the size. How's this?
3 minutes remaining.
Enemy team maneuver activated.
How's this? This on the size. They failed.
What? Oh, I don't think. Hey, there!
An ally's mobile suit has been destroyed.
They won't get me this time.
Must have. Can I get a hand? Got it. Got a sniper.
Try this on for size. Try this on for size. How's this? They failed.
Our core is under attack.
Redeploy.
Got eyes on.
comes.
Our core is under attack.
One flying unit down. Enemy unit destroyed.
Our core defenses have been activated.
This is our chance for a counterattack.
1 minute remaining. Our core defenses are down. Our core is under attack.
One flying unit down.
Has been destroyed. Our core is under attack. Destroyed our core. Now, round complete. Select the suit you wish to pilot.
Let the games begin.
Are you ready? We're dropping you back in now.
Roger. I'm ready to go at any time.
Command, we are ready to engage.
Preparations complete. Pilots, begin your assault.
Very well. Commence the operation.
All right.
Fight well, pilot.
Really done it now.
Providing support.
As far as I go.
Got a hostile nearby. Aw, like them.
Capture progress as is.
And take it.
Fight for control of the target.
Got incoming.
I can't move.
Area captured. Maintain control of this location until all areas are under our control.
Enemy sniper spotted. Listen, better not screw this up.
Incredible. 5 destroyed.
Would anyone like another demonstration?
Area contested. Capture progress nearly complete. Objective contested.
Providing support.
Thanks.
Now entering orbit.
Settle this.
Got incoming.
Objective contested. Objective contested.
Area attack.
Capturing the area. Area contested. Objective contested.
Let me help you out.
Enemy unit down.
Fight for control of the target area.
Enemy unit down.
Objective contested. Objective contested. Fight for control of the target area. control of the target area. Objective contested. Our core's defenses are down.
Enemy G maneuver!
Radiant team pick. Radiant team pick.
Monkey King.
Already have a draft on our hands, so the teams are definitely ready for battle, and that's what we're here for. Battle
10
in Dota.
seconds remaining.
Yes, we're all looking forward to, and sexy. They got their monkey.
Radiant team back.
Their, I'd say, maybe not most picked heroes, but heroes that they would always prefer. This is the preferred opening for Team Sexy. They have the first pick. As has showed us multiple times that he is a beast on the position 4 monkey, and every single team has been banning it against him. The side of UA Company, how they decide, well, we can beat you, and I wouldn't want to be in their skin. The matches that I watched him play the Monkey King, they were amazing. But UA Company, how they're gonna have the Rubik and the Doom. So that's a pretty standard opening, right? Doom is currently a pretty popular hero. Some teams even play him on position 1, but I'm gonna assume that this is gonna be Sugarrat playing it, though. I don't think that it is a foreign concept to Palantimo, so he probably would be capable of taking it for himself. So far, these teams, how they're looking on the standings, ULA Company, how they're 1-1. So not bad, not good. Team Sexy 2-1, a little bit better, but that just means they had one game more to play. ULA Company, how they lost to Namiga, and they won against Moneymakers. So you know, they've already played two very powerful teams. Team Sexy also regarded as one of the better teams here.
Radiant team.
No, everything is so close. The only team that has really dropped the ball is Sigma YNT, and no sorry are there in the fray as well. I don't know what's happening to No Sorry. Those are some big names on their side, but it seems as more time is passing that it's becoming worse and worse for them as a team. Maybe some changes are in order, but that's not for us to decide.
5 seconds.
We can just hope that we get the best possible Dota action, and No Sorry currently aren't giving us that. Whereas ULA Company How and Team Sexy, they have been pretty solid. These are the two teams that qualify through the qualifiers. Team Sexy were number 2, ULA Company How number 1. So we could say on paper that ULA Company How are a bit better, but that doesn't have to mean much. Time has passed, teams get better. DPC does force you to improve every single day. So we're gonna see just how good these teams are now and how they fare against each other. Phoenix coming out. This is a very good Phoenix game, though I haven't seen a Phoenix be successful for a very long time in Division 2, right? Like, that it impresses. Of course we're gonna see it win from time to time, that's not the issue, but just the way that the hero gets played is a bit too slow. We don't see its ulti being used too well. We don't see it in combinations with some other big ultimates that are gonna protect the egg or keep the enemies in place. It's weird, but hero has been making a comeback, and against the Monkey King and the Visage, it's amazing, right? These heroes don't do anything to the Phoenix. Their attack speed is kind of bad. You go through, you can take the Monkey King from the trees, you can burn through the Great Keeper's Cloak pretty fast with any of your spells, so that just makes the Phoenix just the perfect pick here. So Team Sexy now, they're gonna have to think about how to deal with this Phoenix egg. You have the Snapfire in the pool if you would want to pick it up. You can put it mid, position 5.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, this is their first primal beast of the tournament. But considering that Nefrit is almost always the Visage, and
Radiant team pick.
I haven't seen them play position 4. I'm gonna assume that's the case. They go for a Mirana. H2O has been known to play the Mirana till that's their position 5 till the end. He rebranded himself. I'm gonna assume that's a 5. So
10
what they're missing is a
seconds
carry or a 4, or maybe it's a 4 Mirana, carry Monkey King, and
5 seconds remaining.
you need the 5 either way. They did leave it somewhat open, but just because of the confidence that he has shown on the Monkey King on 9 class, I'm gonna assume he's gonna be the one playing it. So you have the Mirana, that's somewhat of a hero that allows you to kill the egg. Primal Beast and the Monkey are still pretty much useless versus it. I guess a position 1 Monkey super farmed is just as good as any other agility hero, or not just as good, but solid, right? You're gonna have decent attack speed, but we'll see if they do put it there. And the carry Monkey King is a little bit too risky versus a Phoenix, because he's gonna take you from the trees quite easily if he's paying attention. You get the draw down from the trees, egg comes out, you get stunned for 4 seconds, then after that 1 for 2. It's a problem. It's really a problem. So I still believe this is a 5 Mirana 4 Monkey. The Bat coming out. That's a really good hero versus the Visage. In the mid versus the Primal Beast, well, following the Bat with your trample is a bad idea. But I like this pick. I really do. It's a BKB piercing disable, and considering you're up against the Primal Beast, you're probably going to be needing that. You buy a BKB pretty early on. These heroes do no physical damage whatsoever. I'm loving it. I actually think that ULA Company How has outdid themselves with the draft. You also took care of some heroes like the Terrorblade that now Team Sexy are going to be banning out. That might be a good carry for Team Sexy. And I guess you can ban out some Ursa's Larks. Okay, they think it's a Monkey King carry and a position 4 Primal Beast. I'm guessing if there's someone on their team that can play the Primal Beast is going to be 9 class as a support. I've seen this played as a position 4 from Monaspa. Desire does it, and he is a beast on it. No pun intended, but I haven't seen Team Sexy utilize it in the DPC so far. How has Bat looked here in the in Division 2? I don't recall too many bad games. 1 and 3, yeah. The hero, for some reason, in Eastern Europe is just not looking good. Even in Division 1 in the previous tour, it was
10 seconds
picked
remaining.
a couple of times, looked bad. People just let it go.
Remaining.
Just completely threw it away. They ban out the Viper. Okay, so they're expecting a potential offlane pick. The Huskar will get removed as well. That's something that Team Sexy have used. I still think they pick up a carry right now. Slark Ursa.
10 seconds remaining.
Those are the ones that come to mind. Good versus the Phoenix, good versus the Bat.
5 seconds remaining.
Solid versus the Doom. Morphling also would be an okay one, but I think the laning stage would be kind of problematic. And you get countered more easily than with your Lark combination. Especially now with the ban of the Viper. I'm assuming they want to go that route. I doubt. Ah, there's a Slark. So what do you do now? Actually, Face's Void looks amazing here, to be honest. You have a lot of damage on all of your heroes. You are gonna be a little bit cooldown dependent, but your heroes can fight without that as well. You are a counter to the Slark. In the laning phase, you can deal with the damage from the Soul Assumption.
5 seconds
Your
remaining.
lanes might be a bit weaker, but if you're like 4 or 5k gold behind, you're still gonna be fine. Anything else that comes to mind here? You can actually lane pretty well versus the Visage Monkey. Not sure. Trying to look at it here. Still see Face's Void as the best one, but what have they played so far? Play the Terrorblade, Nature's Prophet, those ones you can't play. Banned. Abaddon is something they played, which against the Slark isn't the best of heroes. They played the Naga Siren, which I wouldn't hate, to be honest.
You may now select your heroes.
Okay, that's a good hero versus the Slark. Something that they haven't played so far in ULA Kumnihao. It is a Palantimos hero. Back in the day, he was well known for a Seeker. He knows how to utilize the hero. The Slark hates playing against it, not only because of the rupture and moving inside of a fight, but also because if you get super low in your jungle, your ulti is not gonna work. You have to disengage. I mean, the passive side of your ulti won't work. You have to disengage from a fight earlier, because if you're low enough, then the Shadow Dance doesn't kick in. Interesting. I love it. I think that ULA Kumnihao have outdone themselves. This is actually better than the Faceless Void because it has better laning phase. It is a problem that if you start falling behind with this lineup, you're in trouble. You don't have the team fight or the late game potentially would have with the Faceless Void, but when it comes to, so you're more vulnerable to make mistakes, and if the early game goes badly, there's low chances of you coming back. But they, in my mind, they should be able to take this one. ULA Kumnihao, their draft to me seems a little bit better. The Batrider is also an amazing pick. The only one that deals well will use the Slark. So yeah, I do think I'm leaning towards ULA Kumnihao a little bit. They seem to have the draft a little bit more in order, but we'll talk about it more after a break and after the nice ad that was provided by our sponsors over at TGB.
Offends me.
And there we are, back in Dota. We had one day of a break here at the Eastern European DPC Division 2. Of course, there's not going to be games each and every day, but Dota is always coming your way. And we will be watching these two teams go up against each other. Team Sexy, they have their best heroes. So I think that ULA Kumnihao responded perfectly, but that's also one thing that you have to keep in mind is how much someone is comfortable with the pick, right? I don't think ULA Kumnihao are uncomfortable with theirs, but they're definitely not as comfortable as their enemies. So that is definitely going to impact this one. Give a little bit of an edge to Team Sexy that they might need. But if the alien side plays everything well, in my mind, Team Sexy, they're not going to be capable of winning this one. 7 Jesu, Slark giving that night vision. Looking at the Batrider, but that can't do much. And 9 class, well, he's doing his own thing, being super annoying. This is something that he's gonna be doing quite a lot, and he's the one that should try to change the outcome of the mid lane. He did it in the game. I'm guessing that the Primal Beast will be going in trying to poke on the Batrider, and then if you have the bottle earlier, if you harass him more, you can maybe go in for a kill, which isn't something that you expect to happen in this lane, especially not in favor of the Primal Beast. But things in Dota do happen, and changes can be made. 9 class, we'll see just how well he can secure this lane for his buddy. And Mary, more soul assumption, maybe could have done the deed, but he did have a fairy fire, so it seems like his life wasn't really in any kind of jeopardy. I still don't think they're gonna be able to stop the Bloodseeker from farming. It just doesn't seem as a possibility. Sugarat on a Doom. This guy loves his Zook heroes, but has been adjusting throughout the seasons. You're up against the Rubik as well. Mirana cannot trade with the Rubik. Slark, well, he's gonna be harassed more by the Rubik than the Mirana. And of course, it's a little bit easier to position yourself as a position 4 than a position 5, not to get hit by creeps and stuff like this. So look at Till the End, who is just gonna be pushed back by Bexton. Usually with the Slark, you want to be aggressive in the lane. This lane seems like 7 Jesu will just be focusing on getting as many CS as possible. He actually started off with a bracer on the slug. That's something that we don't see too often, but he is aware that a lot of harassment will be coming his way, and not a lot of physical damage harassment, but more so with spells, especially the Fade Bolt and the Scorched Earth are some of the things that he's gonna have to try to deal with. We're seeing that the Mirana is doing her best to try to give him more experience in the start, and I definitely agree with this. Oh, Panda Strike, Pantimos. Barely survives. 9 class, dropping low, dodges that hit from the tower. Wouldn't have died either way. Now they're level 2, but that's a lot of damage done. Still, if you don't kill them in the first 3-4 minutes, the raindrops will come out, and then it's gonna be easier for Pantimos to stay in this lane safely. But yeah, look at the Seeker getting all of the CS, getting his HP back up. Get a couple of denies as well, and you're back. Still, I have to say, 6 denies on Nefrit isn't something I expected. Till the end, being an annoying Mirana. That's what Miranas do. Double Starstorm. The build as a position 5 popularized by Snakey, the TI champion, current champion himself, and Nefrit. Let's get himself the first blood. 9 class will be able to get away. Bloodseeker, no boots. He has a lot of movement speed because of the thirst, but it's still level 1 thirst. And you know, it's not worth it chasing for that kill, which you probably don't even get. We have had some issues with the patches. And they tend to be sometimes a bit more talkative. You know, you're like, oh, you have something to say. No, I can't say. I'm not gonna reveal it, but, and then, you know, things like that. So maybe someone somewhere talked to a person, and they started spreading the rumors. You never know. You never know. People can be pretty revealing, at least on something. And something big like a second Roche could come out, though I doubt it. I personally doubt it. Guys, don't get too excited. Let's wait for the patch to come. It should be coming in less than 2 weeks, right? I'm guessing they're not gonna be releasing it before the Division 2 ends. Maybe they do for some tiebreakers, I don't know, or they make an option so that the Tour 2 can be finished on the previous patch. Something that it can't be done in Dota 2 currently. Which is somewhat of a bummer, you know, when there were tournaments in Dota 1 and the new map would come out, it would still be said, okay, this map is played on 672D, and then if an E patch comes out, oh, this tournament is played on D, and it will be finished on D, so that's the one that we're gonna host. That'd actually be a cool thing. Would be a bit of a disadvantage for teams that might be playing a tournament and are going into something bigger after that one, given that everybody else is practicing, and of course you can't practice it in pubs, but the option of it would be okay. So then maybe players in collaboration with admins could decide. Anyways, just ranting here. But we are back into the game, so I can stop now. I don't have to make up any more. just enough damage, just enough to finish him off. I don't like the animation though with the blood on the ground. He got burnt to a crisp. All of that, it's evaporated. Nefrit, you could be next. They don't have a way to break the TP, so as soon as he sees something as an issue, just go for a TP out. He's not doing it, Nefrit,
Radiant's
so he
bottom
has
tower
accepted his
is under
death.
attack.
That's literally what has happened here. Hayes will be securing that one for himself, and Nefrit goes down. His already bad laning experience now will turn even worse, given that both him and his position 4 are dead. LA Company House, some nice sequence of events for them, especially starting with that kill in the mid lane, because Moonlight was doing better than the Bat, and then you kill him, you get one more kill, and that now there's a 1,000 gold difference between the mid laners and between the teams. That's pretty much the difference between the teams now. Sugargrat farming well, 7 Jesu, he will send back to the base. He is still okay, right? His farm hasn't suffered too much. But if you compare him to his carry counterpart,
Radiant
of course he's not gonna be feeling too happy. Doom has the break creep. Yeah, doesn't really do much. I guess breaking the Slark, he's not gonna be getting any Essence Shift stacks. They are converging onto the Seeker on the bottom lane. That's a pretty dead Seeker. Too many heroes on Palantimo, so will be taken down. Nefrit secures the kill. Moonlight. This rotation cost him a lot of time, so maybe he wanted more, but to be honest, Team Sexy, they need their utility hero to be doing better. If you can't get those aura items earlier, they're just not as strong as the game progresses, right? Early on, they're beasts. None of your heroes can die because of the damage mitigation that you provide with some of them, heals with the mech, with damage mitigation with the pipe. But as time progresses, it's just not as valuable. Jump in onto the Rubik, the arrow will connect. He's dropping low. He does get his spells off, and 7 Jesu. Wow, that's gonna be a Slark kill. Absolutely nothing you can do about this one. Or 7 Jesu still alive. Nope, it will be going down, but not without a return. Till the end, he will punish Hayes for killing his laning buddy, and 2 for 1. It is still a problem that side lanes are completely free for ULA Kumnihao. So even though you're winning the trade, all in all, in terms of farm distribution, you're still losing. But it's not the worst thing in the world, to be honest. At least experience is always going to be nice. And you need the Primal Beast to do better. And class DP out. He was found by the Phoenix. Obviously not going to be able to get taken down by the Phoenix, but Phoenix is level 5. So this bottom lane, in terms of experience, you're like how they are in an amazing spot. Right, and who's gonna deal with the Phoenix egg early on? Murana is your best bet. Slark isn't really gonna be part of the fights, and even if he is, his HP is a little bit too low to be able to get close to the egg. Moonlight, Shadow. Valentinus knows. He knows he wants to get safe. This is gonna be a very early Maelstrom on the Seeker. I mentioned it in the draft. This hero can sometimes get shut down, slowed down, and then you're in trouble. But with a very early Maelstrom, it all changes. Mary, getting on, is probably gonna die here. But let's see if there's gonna be any kind of response. Hayes, no lasso, so no kill.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Phoenix didn't have his level 6 just yet. Even if he had, the question is if you get it off. They really did combo their stuns quite nicely, and the burst damage of Team Sexy, not to be underestimated till the end. He's not gonna fight that one arrow. Barely misses there. 7 Jesu, he finds the Invis rune. He might be coming over. Slark level 6, pretty fast. Balance Strike is not connected. Hayes is going forward. Nefrit, yeah, doesn't wanna be engaging into that fight, and there's the egg, right? The second that the egg comes out, it is a problem. Valentimos not fast enough, not strong enough to be able to chase down the Primal Beast, so it's a 1-for-1 with the Phoenix dying, but also with the Phoenix egg going down, sorry, but also they do remove a ward. Begzen, there's the level 6, immediate steal of the onslaught. Begzen will be able to engage from a pretty long range. Slark doesn't want to be on the top lane because of the Doom, right? You can
Radiant's
easily die. Though Slark is one of the best heroes to bait a Doom on early on, because you can hide in trees. Is gonna be a problem. The second you get into the trees, your Shadow Dance starts working, and you start healing through the Doom damage. Of course, if you get super low and the thirst Sexy, they're gonna go for a smoke. They did the ward, the enemy ward there as well. That's quite nice. Palantimos should be somewhat aware of this, but probably feels like they should go for this one. He's not coming close. Very smart decisions there from the Melee community. How they know that something might be coming their way. Rubik is coming over. To be honest, now there's more heroes of the Radiant than of the Dire here, even though they were the ones that were preparing themselves for a fight. So Team Sexy, I have issues here. They're gonna have to have some serious damage problems. Moonlight, yeah, he stops the onslaught. You don't want to be going in there. It's gonna end up badly for you. Let's put it bluntly as it is. Phoenix is pretty low in net worth. The thing with this hero is you need levels. You don't really need items. I mean, items are always nice. You're not gonna be mad about a shard, maybe Shiva's. Mary, is he gonna go over that cliff? Nah, it's not gonna be happening. We'll be taken out quite easily. Matt is coming over. They want to fight. Once a man, none of that. The damage that you take is actually quite high. Onslaught, they push him out. Beautifully done by the Rubik. And 9 class will be getting destroyed there. Burned to a crisp yet again. He hates the Batrider. Not all Monkey can do. Palantimos, Phase Boots done. Maelstrom done. He has a wand. This is a stacked Seeker. And you know what the worst part is? Is that the other cores of ELA Kumniao, they're even more farmed than him. The Doom is just staying on the top lane. No tower has died just yet, but to be honest, Team Sexy, they're the ones that have to open up the map. They're the ones that have to stop the status quo. They're just not farming as fast as their enemies, and that's not gonna change anytime soon. Clark is gonna have a Midas. Just with the little bit of pressure coming up from the Doom. 7 Jesu's already screaming for a TP. But he's alive. Everything is fine. His Midas will get delivered. We'll start to ramp up some farm. Midas definitely needed because they will not have a lot of map to farm, will they? Devour. These guys are not fighting us, and the top tower should finally die. They do finish off Mary on the bottom lane. He has been hiding in the trees, but never gets to go with the Sunray over the cliff and TP away. So hasn't been successful at doing that. And Sugarat invading the enemy jungle to get some Midases in. There's gonna be a 1-for-1 in terms of towers. In terms of kills, in terms of towers, everything is gonna be equal. In terms of gold, that is where Team Sexy are gonna be on the back foot for now. That can change with one fight, with one big engagement, but they're gonna be needing to control more of the map because this is not good enough. And 7 Jesu, with him buying the Midas, it's pretty much apparent that he's not gonna be coming into an engagement anytime soon. Mirana found. They steal the Starstorm. It's a big one. The lasso will come out. This is a very dead Mirana. Follow-up stuns are there, and Hayes will secure himself a kill.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Pretty big one. 9 class in this game, he wants to go for a Meteor Hammer. Is already committed for the recipe, so that's gonna be something he gets. And Phoenix, is he dead again? Mary is gonna pop the egg. Yeah, easily taken down. No way did you send this one, but the damage is gonna be insane. And with the stolen Starstorm, everyone is dropping low. They don't have anything to cancel out that TP. Actually, stolen onslaught, and there's the rupture. He cannot move, so he's gonna throw a tantrum there, which will not save his life. Yeah, you know, you could say a little bit preemptive there, but in the end, baiting 2 heroes into their death is not bad at all. If he had connected with the Fire Spirits a little bit better, maybe even he lives. This doesn't happen. Sugarat, a lot of mana. So be very careful here. He can very easily die. The stun, yeah, that's a bad usage of it. He wants to take Midas creep. Yeah, it's done. He will probably lose his life. Nothing he can do about this one. Gets chased down easily. 7 Jesu immediately goes for ult. He wants more. No Firefly, so Hayes has to be careful. 2 cores dying would be a serious issue, and that's Team Sexy using their Slug. This is very important, right? You need to find ways to make the Slark useful, because you would have your highest net worth hero farming with a Midas as the other 4 are getting destroyed, and in the late game, you're doing the Slark, you win the fight, right? So he cannot let that happen. He needs to alleviate a little bit of pressure of the map, and even though there's somewhat of a 4 protect 1 and he's the one, well, the game just doesn't allow him to be as passive as he would want. If it is by kills, if it is by pushing out waves, applying pressure, it doesn't matter. The Slark has to get involved. It's dangerous, you can lose your life, but it is necessary. Class still working towards that meteor hammer. It will allow them to push out the towers a little bit more visage. What's the Guardian Greaves, understandable. You're up against the Phoenix, the Batrider. You do need that one. Class will get pulled out of his Wukong's mana. Actually, not gonna be happening. They don't have the Firefly, but they didn't have enough firepower to bring him down either way. Mary is the one that secures the kill. It wasn't the Blood Rite that did. Still being level 1 Blood Rite, so we can assume that the damage usually isn't gonna be enough. Still, that's a kill. A lasso again down. Every single time that we look at Hayes, he's using the lasso. Whenever he has it, he's just not afraid to use it. Mary, arrow, beautifully done. And again, they bring down the Phoenix. Mary has really been a punching bag for Team Sexy. Of course, they would like some bigger kills, but you take what you can get. And when the Phoenix is dead, how they cannot really threaten with a big team fight. But they do have 2 BKBs on how one on Team Sexy, so the big timings for the teams are coming through. There are some key items that are gonna be making their appearance. And one of the biggest ones also is gonna be Palantimo's BKB. I mean, when you look at it, BKBs for how mean indestructibility. For Team Sexy, not so much. You have BKB piercing disables. You actually have 4 heroes that have spells that go through BKB. Cock, how dare you deward my ward, or try to at least. Bexen is gonna be showing the muscles of the Rubik can be quite a problem as well. Smacks the Monkey King into the ground, and not with telekinesis. That's the real thing when you have both brain and brawn. Regret. Continuing to farm, he's gonna have the blink in no time. We still haven't seen the Doom come out, and his BKB could be forced out here. He's Sexy. Well, they're gonna be using the night vision of the Slark to get away from the Batrider. They expected him to come. Those boots of travels, they're not something you want to play with. He bought a Blade of Alacrity, so it is gonna be an Aghanim Scepter. I was thinking maybe it goes Diffusal. Moonlight really doesn't want to give that BKB away, and the Haste Rune will allow it. But that was really close. 9 class continuing to be super annoying. He's gonna be ruptured. He is gonna be murdered. Vandal Strike, he didn't go for a TP, and he's just gonna be moving away in fear until finally he bleeds out. To 10. We're still increasing their gold lead even further. The Doom now has a blink, so finally he might be willing to use his Doom. He's been completely untouched on the top lane, though I have to say it didn't get as many creeps as you would like. The Slark has been there for all this time, at least getting something for himself.
Middle tower has fallen.
The tower will fall in the mid lane, opening up the map, and to be honest with you, how they have all of their items, all of their spells, and they should not be stopping right now. It also has the War Stomp on the Doom. That will allow him
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
to go in with those blinks. One downside of ULA How's lineup, they're very bad at taking Roche. Same is true for Team Sexy, but at least they're gonna have some of these utility items on the Visage. We have had pretty much a stalemate here for for 20 minutes really. There have just been some kills here and there, but teams have mostly been dodging each other. Slark is 600 gold away from his Aghanims. Of course, he will be disassembling the Echo Saber. But he already has enough attack speed because of the Midas. This is the thing, Midas on the Slark is also a damage dealing item. It's a very important to have attack speed on him. On some heroes it doesn't contribute much, on Slark it really does. 7 Jesu, jumped on, Doom, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nothing to do. They have the vision to see him and they will take him down easily. He has been farming all of this time just to get Doom. Doom will get smacked into the ground. The arrow will connect as well. Do they have enough damage? He's gonna have the BKB, but he will never get a chance to use it till the end. Will get pinned down as well, and he secures himself a double. Somebody could have blocked that arrow, and maybe it would have been better. The rupture onto the final BC pops the BKB. That is not gonna save you. Valentimo's attacks a little bit too fast, and they get 3 heroes to go their way, plus the 9-second BKB of the final beast. Whereas they haven't used a single charge of theirs. That's just it. You don't have to.